From about the age of 14, I started drinking and smoking. I fell in with a bad crowd. I hardly went to school. And I spent about 6 years having what I thought was the time of my life. It's not like I became an addict overnight. You don't go from schoolgirl to trying to find a vein in your foot in one go. It was bit by bit. It was only after my second stay in hospital, it was actually my third overdose, that I realised I really had a problem. I woke up in a hospital bed with no drugs in my veins for the first time in years. And I was awake, fully awake. It hurt. Every part of my body ached. I begged the nurses for something, anything. Inside my head I was screaming, but I was barely able to croak. I lay in that bed for 2 days straight, watching the hospital exist around me. I felt so far away from it all. It was all alien to me. For ages I thought I was on some incredibly vivid, painful trip, but I was just sober. And it hurt. Being awake hurt.
I can't remember the age, but I know I was young when I realised actors can be anyone. I wasn't the bravest, but I'd put on a face, and I always knew that the stage was my place. But when you spend your kidulthood pretending to be different people to everyone, when you go to bed at night, are you done? You trip yourself up because you've got no supporting cast in your daily one-woman show. And how long are those rave reviews going to last? So you dig deeper. The makeup gets thicker, the perfume gets stronger. You move up the call sheet as the facade goes on longer. Adored and admired, addicted to praise. Unaware of the dangers. Personality, fucking hazed. And after a fall from grace, many thought I deserved. Extreme anxiety shattered my nerves. Being removed from old ways and thrown into new, this alien entity invaded my mind and forced a real me to come through. My body would shake and my mind would scream, "What's wrong with you?" Years of self-training, of pretending to be fine, gone. Only trusting those most close might stay, I think. They're the only ones who know. Everyone else will go if they know that I'm me. And in truth, the real me that I show undergoes a series of filters in daily doses before you say to me, my ego's happy for you to possess. And I'm scared for you to know this. But as I grow, I trust that the only friends I should wish to keep should only be those who always saw through the roses. As unsure as I am, with anxieties like mine, rebuilding yourself takes a day at a time, and maybe one day I'll own my own performance of fine. But I finally understand these nerves that I feel are a direct result of getting a bum deal, no longer content with the centre stages, but I'd rather recreate my script pages. If we're all shades of light and dark, why should I squeeze myself into roles that mess with my heart and my head because I'm too thin, or too old, or too young, or too fat, or too Scottish, or too bold? Wishing to play parts more like me, who I've never seen on TV. A girl too friendly to be a goth, too happy to be an emo. Not quite trendy enough for the Neds. I'm a bit of a social moth. But I'm a hyperactive actor, learning to underreact. And maybe there's more of us, afraid to admit that performing gets tougher if your relationship with who you are gets rougher. And as I speak, I'm wrestling with my true personality. I'm trying to be honestly brave-ish, facing reality, but no longer desperate to fit in some mould, just eager to get my own story told.
Why don't I finish the story then? Yeah, I'll finish it, and you sit there. So the next morning I wake up. There's vomit in my mouth, and in my throat, down my dress. My face is cold against the tile of the bathroom, and I don't know where I am. I can hear birds singing outside. Clear, hopeful. My wrists are burning. I lurch to the toilet and I vomit, and then I sit, nestled tightly between the cold bowl and the wall. And I rub my wrists. I mean, they're red. Bruised maybe. And I look down at the floor. My underwear's on the floor and there's a lot of blood. I put my fingers between my legs and I'm bleeding. It's coming from me and it hurts. It really hurts. I try to pull my dress over me, about 3 buttons have gone and I can't seem to find them, so I just pull it over me and I'll hold it closed. And I'm shaking hard, my teeth are chattering and I can't get them to stop, and there's a whining sound that seems to be coming from me, but seems to be coming from somewhere else at the same time, and I can't get that to stop either. So I call my mum, and she comes to get me. She cries. We both cry. We both cry huddled on the brown velvet sofa in my front room. I don't want the police. I don't want trouble. I want to forget. I want to wash. I want to wash forever. I want to scrub my skin until it's all come off, until I dissolve into nothing, into no one. And for a long time it's like that, wanting to dissolve. To not be here.
Well, we can accept an imperfect dad. Let's face it, the idea of a good father was only invented like 30 years ago. Before that, fathers were expected to be silent and absent and unreliable and selfish. And we can all say that we want them to be different, but on some basic level we accept them. We love them for their fallibilities. But people absolutely don't accept the same failings in mothers. We don't accept it structurally and we don't accept it spiritually, because the basis of our Judo-Christian whatever is Mary, mother of Jesus, and she's perfect. She's a virgin who gives birth, unwaveringly supports her child and holds his dead body when he's gone. But the dad didn't show up. He didn't even do the fucking, because God's in heaven. God is the Father and God didn't show up. So you have to be perfect and Charlie can be a fuck up and it doesn't matter.